Hustle.
Teach me to dance. Won't you teach me to dance? Won't you teach me to dance? Why don't
So
you teach
swing
me?
went through quite an evolution. We went from a one-step swing, typically called the A-step stomp, rock step 1-1, rock step 1-1, to a double step swing, typically called a Lindy, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, to a triple step swing, typically called an East Coast swing. And there are many, many variations of this. A Savoy, and all kinds of West Coast, Carolina Shag, Texas Push Whip, all of those things came from East Coast swing. These dances migrated into these different forms because music changed. And as the music changed, the dances would change to fit the music. When everyone was dancing Lindy and music changed, Lindy was too fast. So it had to be slowed down to fit the style of music. When music turned techno and you had this oonch, 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 well, triple step swing would certainly fit the rhythm, but it didn't fit the style. So something needed to happen there. What happened was the dance reverted back to a one-step swing to match that one-step beat. Oonch, 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 oonch. Well, now, it was fun, but a couple of guys at Studio 54 in New York City decided that that was a little bit boring. And what they did to create some spice in this dance was they simply syncopated the back step. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, they did and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Well, this created a problem because all of a sudden you had 3 steps in 4 beats, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, and 2, 3, 4. Now I'm finally back to and 1. But it took me 4 times to get there. There are many, many styles of hustle. You have disco hustle, regular hustle, New York style hustle, Chicago hustle, LA hustle. The list goes on and on and on. However, the basic movement is simply a rock step and 2 walks. Here we are. Guys starting with your left foot, ladies with your right. We would simply do rock step, walk, walk. Rock step, walk, walk. Again for the ladies, start with your right foot. Rock step, walk, walk. Rock step, walk, walk. Now, as I mentioned a moment ago, we syncopate that little back step. So what you have then is rock step and 1, walk, walk, and 1, walk, walk. Very, very simple thing to do, but might require a little bit of practice just to get that rhythm innately into your bodies. The style that we like to dance at DK is to bring the feet together on the and 1 and use a little push step to start the walks. And 1. Instead of and 1, where I now have no momentum and I have to move that foot into the walk. I do and one, so the body's already moving to the walk. So it's a little cheat, but it's cheat with a little style. All right, so I know that you paused this DK minute and took a few hours or a few days to practice that and one before you got to this place, right? Yeah, right. Okay, well, we're going to continue, and we're going to do some very, very basic movements in your hustle. Hustle has two basics, a slot basic and a turning basic. Your slot basic is so named because we dance the lady back and forth in a slot. The turning basic is so named because the partnership turns or rotates within the basic step. From the lady's perspective, we're going to dance the slot basic. I am in the lady's way. I step out of the slot, allowing the lady to step forward. There. I bring my other foot out of her way, allowing the lady to step forward. There. Because she's in my arm, she will rotate to face me. Those two steps are your walk. Now comes the and one. The lady is going to dance the and one pretty much as we have described in this video. The lady dances and one. The man, however, takes a side break. This is an addition to what you've learned already. I dance and one. A little side rock. Now, the reason we do this little side rock is because we want to go opposite the lady. We want to cause a little opposition movement so that her movement does not pull us backwards if we were to do the and one with her. Let's do that part again. Walk, and one. The lady will walk forward, walk, being in my arm again. She naturally rotates to face me and has her finish and one. The man simply reverses his steps back to the slot, step, and one. Walk, and one, walk, and one. Walk, and one, walk, and one. Walk, and one, walk, and one. And that is your slot basic in hustle. Your turning basic in hustle is typically danced from a two-hand hold. From your slot basic, you simply let the lady slide out of your arm into the opposite hand. Walk, and one, walk, and one. She's now in a two-hand hold. I'll dance that this way. Walk, and one, walk, slide, and one. She's now in a two-hand position. Your turning basic. We both walk forward as you did in your warm-up exercise, but of course if we walked straight ahead, we'd crash into each other, which might be a lot of fun, but not when you're dancing. So we want to walk to the partner's side. We walk to my lead side. There. That's your one. Two. Because we are attached, we will rotate to face each other. And then we finish with and one. So you have walk, and one. 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 And that's how you dance the turning basic. So there you have a little backstory on hustle, the basic elements of the dance, and the two basic steps, your slot basic and your turning basic. In Hustle Part 2, we'll add some turns for the lady, some turns for the guy, and show you how to jazz this dance up and have some fun.
Teach me to dance. Won't you teach me to dance?